What's up? What's up? What's up? This is your boy Fareed Rashad, and you're here with Keep It Sharp with Fareed Rashad. What's up, gang? How everybody doing? It's been a minute, a couple months since my last episode, so here I am. And hey, listen, you know, sometimes life gets the best of you. So, but all you can do is keep it moving. All right, let's get right to it. First, let's talk about this price situation. I don't know, you know, what's the big debate about? You know, if you're good, if you good at what you do, you servicing people and get them that sauce, you know your worth. If you got a haircut, it's worth $100. It's worth $100. It depends where you're at. Now, I do have opinion on when is a good time to charge $100, when is a bad time to charge $100. You know, you got people out here who can't pay that kind of money for a haircut. So what do you charge for a haircut in 2023? You know, when is it a good time to charge this kind of money? When is it, you know, what is the pay structure? Well, I'm gonna give you my 2 cents. You know, I remember when a haircut was $1.50. And we going back in the early 70s when my grandfather's shop, you know, out there in West Philly, haircut was $1.50, then $2.50, then $3.50. By the time 78, 79 come around, haircut was averaging $7 to $10, depending on the shop, depending on the barber, depending on the neighborhood. When I started cutting hair, a fade was $7. And you know, I can't remember what the cut was to get a shot. I can't remember what it was exactly, but I thought at the time I was doing all right. And I might have averaged maybe 2 haircuts an hour, you know, for a couple hours anyway. I didn't have a whole lot of clientele. You know, fast forward, you know, haircuts average now, I feel, between $25, $35 in a regular neighborhood shop. We're talking about people that get just haircuts. Some of them, you know, they get fades and stuff like that, but we're talking about an everyday blue-collar worker who comes in a corner barber shop, get a haircut. So I'm down here in Tampa, Florida, and that's about the average. $25 to $35 now with tips and beards, and you know, you got combo, you're getting different stuff done. Now it may average out to $40 to $45 in a lot of cases, you know. But you know, I work in a barber shop full time here in Tampa, and you know, we start our kids cut around $20 $25. You know, male cut is between $30 and $40, depending on what you're getting. And, you know, for what it's worth, it's fair. You know, I feel like it's fair. Now, when you get into the $100 and the $200 and the $300, now you're talking probably mobile hair cutting, you know, whether it's celebrities or, you know, guys who, you know, like the convenience of the barber coming to them, you know, then, you know, 75 to 100, 150 is about right. I seen guys, I have a few mobile clients that I do that give me $100. I don't charge them $100. I charge them probably about $70, $75, but they give me $100, sometimes $150 as a tip, and I appreciate that. So when you have a client who appreciates the convenience and the service that you give, then I don't see nothing wrong with $100 or $150. Now, for the barbers that charge $100 and $150 for a haircut, I don't see nothing wrong with that either. If you provide a service that's worth that, then hey, by all means, you know, charge it. So, you know, that's all I can really say on the price thing, you know, because, you know, I've been hearing a lot of back and forth, you know, with ball players and barbers and stuff like that. Hey, listen. If it's convenient for you, you know, because a lot of people go out there and buy $300, $400, $500 sneakers, and they don't have an issue with it. They go out there and you know, spend money on clothes and jewelry. So why not spend, you know, if a barber is coming to you every week or every 2 weeks to your house at different times of the day or night, then why not? You know, I don't see nothing wrong with it. So just to point that out. Now, let's talk about SMP. Skype micropigmentation. I got certified in SMP about two and a half years ago. I was certified by Jesse Lima in Brandon, Florida, who owns 6C MP, and he owns Six Element Barbershop. Jesse is also a member of the Exotics barber team. That's with Curtis Smith and a few other people. He's one of the dopest SMP artists I feel in the world. He did my SMP, so I have SMP. So shout out to me. And I think what it did, it helped me to, get other clients to want to get it done, because I did have some ask me before I had it done. They said, well, you trying to get me to do SMP. Why don't you get SMP? I said, you know what? That's a good question. I think I will. And, it did change my appearance and how I look. So shout out to me again. Who should get SMP? I think anybody, who's looking for a non-surgical and non-painful procedure to cure their bald. If you got bald spots or thinning areas, I think it's something to definitely look into. It's a tattoo needle. It's like a little prick, but it doesn't go as deep as you would with a tattoo. So just so you know, it's not as painful as some people might think. I think any barber who's looking to expand his net worth should definitely get certified in doing SMP. I see some of the shops are now setting up their shop for SMP, so it varies from state to state. But I did see the Barberville crew. They put up some nice photos and pictures of a shop that had all the chairs were SMP chairs. So shout out to them. And shout out to any other guys that's trying to do the SMP. So definitely look into the SMP, and who knows, you may be making a lot more money than you're making now. So I'm still working on it. I don't have a lot of clients yet. I'm definitely working on something that you have to do. You have to market yourself. You have to put yourself out there. You have to post. You have to do all the stuff that it takes, even just to get clients, period, today. So shout out to all the barbers that's still out here hustling and putting their grind in. Another thing that I want to talk about, we got a lot of strife in the world with a lot of shootings and all this political stuff and, cancel culture. And, we know that we talk about this kind of stuff in some of the barbershops. And, we always talk about, we don't want to talk religion and, and stuff like that. But should we talk about politics? Should traditionally we talk about sports, girls, stuff like that. But, in the climate of the world it is today, with all the things that's going on, and just getting over a pandemic, it just feels like, there's a lot of violence in the world. It's a lot of gun violence. There's a lot of, mental health issues going on in the world. So, as barbers, we need to talk to our clients, and, ain't nothing wrong with saying, hey man, what's up? How you doing? You good? And make sure that people out here is okay, because with the receptions, with people losing jobs, they talk about AI taking over. What the fuck is going on out here? So we need to, when we get a guy in our chair, ask him, make sure he's good, because we never know what people are going through. So we definitely want to make sure that the people that's coming in our shop are okay. You know, they're not, you know, about to jump off a bridge or go shoot 20,000 people. So we need to definitely check on all our clients and make sure that they're okay out here. What else? Well, I think, you know, that's it for the day, but I'm sure that I'll have something within another week or so to talk about. And it doesn't have to be barbering. If you got any topics that you want me to talk about or want me to touch on, hey, DM me. I am the Unmaster Barber on Instagram. Unmaster Barber, UNMASTER Barber. And the unmaster means that all the habits and bad habits that I have over the years had to undo in order to, you know, recreate myself. So that's what the Unmaster Barber stands for. So until next time, fellas and fellow barbers and stylists, keep it sharp. Peace.